This is it. This is really the one. Hi guys, I'm Ree. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, you might as well just stick around because I guarantee you're gonna love it here. If you're returning, hey besties, it's so good to see you again. As you can tell by today's title, we're getting into a very realistic what I eat in a day video. I love filming what I eat in a day videos because it shows you in live time like what I'm eating. Usually I make the meal prep videos and you can obviously just assume what I'm eating, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snack every day based off those videos. But it's just so nice to just like be here with you in the process, cook with you guys in the process. Your girl's on spring break right now, so she has a little bit of time. So every day this week, I feel like I'm gonna film a new what I eat in a day video because, well, not every day, but for the next 3 days, I'm gonna be filming what I eat in a day videos because they're still very realistic and I'm still meal prepping a lot of these meals. If you guys haven't been following my journey thus far, I've just recently shared with you guys, I've been getting tired of eating the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 5 to 6 days a week. So I decided that I'm going to add more meals to my meal rotation. So today I'm going to be showing you like my single serving, but I'm also going to be meal prepping these meals because these are all very meal preppable meals. So everything that I make today, I'll probably be making double of. That way it gets me for 2 days. And then like tomorrow when I film my next what I eat in a day, and so forth, I'll just have enough meals batched up for the rest of the week. But I just love these because they're just like, so, I don't know, they're just very inclusive. Is that the word? I don't know. I just feel like you guys are really here with me when I'm in the kitchen. Like I actually get to interact with you guys. Maybe interactive. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. So as I'm on my journey to becoming slim thick, I've been really trying to make my meal plan a little bit more interesting so I can stick to it. For those of you guys that still have questions, I do still track my macros. I use my fitness pal. I also weigh out all of my food, so I portion using a scale. One thing that I just want to share is that I will no longer be posting the pictures on the screen of my actual macros and calories because I feel like I might have been triggering some of my subscribers who low-key deal with eating disorders, and I don't want to do that. So what I will do is down below in the description box, I will put the recipe, the serving size, and then also include the macros there that way. So if you're interested in seeing all of that, it'll be down below in the description box, completely out of the way, not stressing anybody out. Let me just say this, I'm not a professional, I'm not a nutritionist, a dietitian, any of it. I'm just a girl that is documenting her health and fitness journey because she is on a journey to become slim thick, because let me tell you, I am getting snatched this year, okay? Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. Some things work for my body, they might not always work for your body, but I'm just here to provide you with some creative meal inspo to add to your meal plan. So I just want to be open and transparent with you guys. We already know that health and fitness journeys are definitely trial and error. They're a struggle, they're hard to stick to, and I will be honest with you, I've been struggling a little bit. You can see here I have a pimple, it's like the size of China on my cheek right now because I ordered Popeyes last week and I ordered out like a couple of times, which is not normal for me, but my schedule got really busy and I noticed that when I don't meal prep, that's what happens. I took a break from meal prepping last week. I was supposed to meal prep halfway through the weekend. I decided not to because I just was so tired every day after work, so it was just so easy for me to DoorDash. But today's what I eat in a day video is going to be featuring all of the meals that I would like to get back to eating more consistently. This morning I went to the gym and I did my fasted cardio, and as I left the gym I had my oldie but goodie, the Power Crunch Bar and the flavored peanut butter fudge. It's like my OG. If you know, you know. And now it's a little bit later, so I'm getting ready to prepare my breakfast. Actually, I prepared the breakfast last night. It's some overnight oats, but I wanted to do the little TikTok viral overnight oats with the hard chocolate shell on top because y'all already know your girl loves everything chocolate. Everything chocolate. So I'm gonna pull the oats from out of the fridge, garnish it with a little bit of chocolate, pop it in the freezer, and then I'll actually insert some footage on how I prepare the overnight oats, how I prepare the chocolate topping, and then we'll just go from there. I'm sure we all know how to prepare overnight oats. I'm using half a cup of oats, about 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, an offensive amount of cinnamon, half a scoop of protein powder, a little bit of honey for sweetness, 3/4 of a cup of almond milk, and then a heaping tablespoon of peanut butter, which you'll see in a little bit. Stir it up and then store it in the fridge overnight or for at least a couple of hours for it to set. Now for the absolute star of this dish, it's the chocolate shell. So I just poured a few tablespoons of dark chocolate chips in a bowl with a little bit of coconut oil, put it in the microwave for about 45 seconds, and I'm just mixing it until smooth. Look at her, texture shots, we love it here. And now I'm just going to dollop it on top and do my best to spread it. My oats were a little bit runny here, but that's okay. I was able to get it without too much of the chocolate and the oats mixing in together, but that's basically it. Okay guys, so here are my overnight oats with the chocolate shell. I don't think I let it set all the way. Actually, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can tap it. Oh, okay, I might have did something here. But yeah, it was actually really super easy to make. I literally just melted a couple of dark chocolate chips in the microwave. I also added a little bit of coconut oil just to make it a little bit more spreadable. But other than that, this was super simple. It doesn't look the most appetizing because I think I need a different size mason jar. My little shorter ones, I felt like they were too like wide, so I couldn't spread it evenly. I tried this before and it didn't work out, so I tried this one. I feel like I should have had more oats in here and then like maybe at the rim then do like the chocolate shell, but it didn't really work out that way. But this is gonna have to do right now. So let's see what it looks like. Let's get a little. All right, we're in. Ah, it looks so good. Let's do a taste test. Yeah, I knew I was gonna like this. If there's chocolate on it, there's a 95% chance I'm gonna eat it. Also, let me just share this. I don't eat at set times. Right now, I've been up since 3:30 a.m. So that's why I'm having breakfast a little bit earlier than I naturally would. But I'm having my first meal at 10:50 a.m. this morning. A lot of people ask me if like I eat at certain times. I don't, but I'll just share that with you. So I'm having my breakfast at 10:50. So I probably are gonna wait about 4 or 5 hours before I have my lunch. So yeah, I'm gonna have my breakfast and then I will talk to you guys when it's lunchtime. This is it. This is really the one. Okay guys, so it is a lot later and I'm ready to finally have my lunch. It's about 4:50, so 6 hours have gone by since I had my breakfast. It was very rich. The chocolate made it very rich, so this wouldn't be a breakfast that I would have every single day, but it was so freaking good. No regrets were had. So for lunch today, I think I'm feeling some Thai chicken lettuce cups, and they're super quick and easy. I've been seeing them all over my Instagram and all of my social medias. There are minimal ingredients, so I feel like this will be something that's quick and easy and very realistic for you to get on the dinner table if you wanted to meal prep this for like a large family. I'm gonna make double portions, so I'll have some left over for tomorrow or the next day if I decide not to eat it tomorrow, and the next day I just want to cycle my meals. But I can't really get over those oats. They were so good. It was like a dessert. It almost made me want to have those for dessert. Chocolate just makes everything elite. Like I don't even know how to get y'all to understand it, but like if chocolate is in it, I'm gonna eat it and it's gonna make everything taste 10 times better. I don't know what it is, but it was hitting today. So now I'm gonna get into preparing my lunch. This would actually be like an early dinner for a lot of people, but I'm gonna have dinner tonight. It probably will not be until about 8 o'clock, but that's fine. I'm on spring break. I'm living my best life. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my lettuce cups and then I'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay, everyone. So this is everything that I'm going to need, minus my fruit bowl, but I'm really proud of it because does anybody else feel accomplished when you have a fruit bowl that's full of fruit? I don't know. I feel like I just got my stuff together when it's full. Anyway, so this is everything that I'm going to be needing for my lunch today. So for these Thai chicken lettuce cups, I'm going to be using some shredded carrots, some fresh ginger, 2 scallions, some roasted cashews, a little bit of onion, a lime, but it's so hard. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this, so I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll pop it in the microwave. Some ground chicken, butter, lettuce, and then for my condiments and seasonings, I have some sriracha, minced garlic, black sesame seeds, soy sauce. The recipe calls for tamari. I didn't have tamari. It also said that you could substitute with coconut aminos. I also didn't have that either, but I'm using what I have on hand. This is the low sodium soy sauce. Some honey, calls for maple syrup, but I'm not using that. You know, I feel like it gives pancake vibes. I don't want that. I'm using some sesame oil, a little bit of black pepper, some ground ginger for extra ginger flavor, and then some crushed red pepper flakes. And that's everything that I'm going to be using. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so to make our sauce, we're keeping it super simple with some low sodium soy sauce, a little bit of sriracha, a couple tablespoons of honey, and then the juice of a whole lime. This lime was so hard, I almost broke my nail 3 times. It was just not it. But everything will be linked down below in the description box if you want specific measurements for the recipe. Next, I'm preparing the veggies that are gonna go inside of my meat mixture. So I'm chopping a quarter of a red onion, a little bit of green onions, and then I also need to invest in a little grater. So I could have grated this ginger, but instead I had to just mince it myself. Either way, the flavor was fine, the texture was fine just by chopping it with the knife, but that's definitely on my list to get. So I'm just going to chop all these vegetables and set them aside till I'm ready to prepare the chicken.
Now I'm just going to assemble everything in the frying pan. So I'm starting with some sesame oil, followed by the onions, letting them sweat a little bit. I'm gonna add my aromatics, which is the ginger and garlic. Also let that sweat a little bit. And then I'm going to add my ground chicken. Listen to me. If you learn nothing else from my channel, it's that we do not eat pink chicken, okay? We don't eat it. We don't want salmonella. We don't want none of that. So please make sure that you're cooking your chicken, whether it's ground chicken, fried chicken, baked chicken, however you're gonna eat this chicken, please make sure that it is cooked all the way through. We don't wanna see transparent pink. It's just not it. It's not what we're going for, guys. So I'm just going to crumble it up and then I'm gonna add my sauce, additional veggies, and then it'll be ready to serve. Now that my chicken is for the most part not pink anymore, I'm going to season with some red chili flakes, some pepper, and a little bit of ground ginger. I'm not going to add any salt because the sauce is really salty with the soy sauce, so I'm just going to mix that in, let the flavors marry together, and then I'm going to add my sauce. To finish off my chicken mixture, I'm gonna add some shredded carrots, some green scallions, and a little bit of crushed cashews. Cashews, I think it is? Yeah, it's cashews. I'm just gonna crumble them up in my hands. I probably should have chopped them, but I was being lazy. All right, y'all, here is my lunch. I had butter lettuce, but the whole head was bad, so I had to throw that away, but I used some romaine hearts and it worked out perfectly. These look so freaking good. I just topped them with a little bit of raw carrots, some cashews, and then a little bit of the green onion that I had left over, red crushed pepper, and some black sesame seeds. I wish I had like the tan ones, but this will do. But I'll talk to you guys when it's snack time or dinner time. So I'm not really ready to have dinner just yet, so I think I'm just going to have a snack with some fresh fruit. So I think I'm just gonna chop up an apple, put a handful of blueberries in there, drizzle with some honey, and call it a day, because I'm gonna start making dinner within like the next hour, hour and a half. I just don't feel like it per se right now, but I don't wanna get so hungry to the point where like when it comes time to make dinner, I'm just like snacking or I overeat during dinner time. So I'm gonna have a little snack right now just to hold myself over. Anyway, I feel like getting back to eating healthy is like, it's one of those things that never gets easier. It's so easy to fall off, but like once you're on, you're on. But like I feel like the moment I fall off, I don't want to come back. Like I don't want to get back up again, and I have to like keep telling myself that it's okay to fall off as long as you keep getting back up again. And like last week, when I tell you I was ordering DoorDash like literally like every other day, it was not okay. So I'm really happy to be getting back into the grind of things. My body just naturally feels better today because I'm eating the foods that my body is used to actually having. So I'm just chopping this apple here. Oh, maybe I'll let you see inside the bowl. Yeah, let me let you see inside the bowl so you can see what I'm actually doing. I don't think I mentioned this before, but those Thai chicken lettuce cups, ooh, chef's kiss, literally a delicacy, so freaking good. I will say that they're not that filling, so I probably next time need to pair it with some sort of carb to like keep me full, because I was immediately ready to have dinner right after I had that, but instead I had the snack, which was also really good too, blueberries and apples, an elite combination. So now I'm getting ready to make dinner because it's 9 o'clock and I should be ashamed. I didn't go back to the gym today because it's storming outside and we're actually under a flash flood warning. Also, the sky looks like it's doing this weird orange green thing, so I'm not going out there. So I would usually have a protein shake after the gym, which I didn't have today. I also got a new blender, but I'll probably just feature that in my next video because I want to make more smoothies now that I have a new blender. So today was a little bit off. I also didn't have my coffee, but what I think I'm going to do tonight is after dinner, I'm going to have my greens powder because I didn't have my greens this morning, my green juice. I also don't feel like I got a lot of vegetables in today too. So I'm going to have my greens juice. I'm going to mix it with my fiber powder and then just like probably end the night with that. Gnocchi's kind of filling to me, so I'm probably not going to want to eat anything after. Plus it's really late late right now, so I'm just gonna make the gnocchi. So I'm gonna put it in the air fryer because I hear that it's really, really good when it's crispy in the air fryer. So I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna pair it with some shrimp and pesto. I'm giving pesto another chance because I feel like the last time I tried pesto, it was just too much. It just tasted like too many herbs and I did not like that. So I'm gonna try and make a pesto sauce, something very, very simple. Ideally, I wanna be done with this dinner in about like 15 to 20 minutes because I don't really have it in me to make some elaborate meals. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my dinner and I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. So to start, I seasoned my shrimp with my basic seasonings. It has chili pepper, cayenne, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, garlic powder, you know, just my essentials. And I'm just gonna fry them on the stove for about 3 minutes on each side, maybe a little bit less. Once all of my shrimp were flipped, I'm making my sauce right in the pan. I have 2 tablespoons of garlic, a little bit of chicken broth to thin out the sauce, and then 2 heaping dollops of pesto. I'm just trying to make this sauce less overwhelming because pesto to me is very, very strong. I'm gonna toss it all together, finish off with a little bit of lime juice, and then just let it simmer so that the sauce can thicken up a little bit. I was definitely supposed to add some spinach to this dish, totally forgot, but instead I skipped it, I guess, and now I'm just adding the gnocchi. Because I put the gnocchi in the air fryer and it got super crispy, it didn't get soggy when I cooked it with the sauce. It was actually really perfect. So I highly recommend that you try putting your gnocchi in the air fryer because it literally is a game changer. Okay guys, so dinner was so good. I don't know if you can hear the music that's playing. I think it's like maybe next door or something, but it's so loud, so I do apologize. Putting the gnocchi in the air fryer is like a 10 out of 10 move. It was honestly so good and it was very, very quick and easy. The shrimp literally took like 4 minutes. I will have all of my recipes linked down below in the description box as always, and I'll also be sure to include the macros as well. But the last thing I'm having tonight is my super greens powder. It just looks like health. Let's go with that. I usually drink this in the morning, but I have found that by drinking it at night, like I don't wake up as bloated as I usually do in the morning. And last week I ate out so much that the bloat was just so real. So I'm trying to get that under control. Right now, the brand that I'm using is the Amazing Grass Greens blend. It's the detox and digest version. I also mix it with a scoop of my Fiber One powder because I don't get a lot of fiber in my diet. The taste is like not the greatest. It just tastes like earth, or what I think earth tastes like. So I've been squeezing some lemon in there and it's been making it go down a little bit smoother. So I'm just gonna be having this for the rest of the night. And then that's basically gonna be it. I don't foresee myself eating anything else because I'm very full. The gnocchi was so filling. I'm definitely gonna be meal prepping that. You could also make that a sheet pan meal too, but I just decided to use the air fryer because I'm being lazy. So this is basically going to conclude my what I eat in a day video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also be sure to turn on your post notifications. That way you can be notified every time your girl drops a new video. And until next time, babe, I'll see you in my next.